Okay, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Thank you so much for asking. How was your day?
Yeah,
It's
it's going
Sunday.
fantastic. Yeah, it's Sunday. Actually, I was preparing for my interview, so I didn't check messages, but I check it after 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay, okay, no problem. It's not late after 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what kind of interview you were preparing for?
Actually, the interview for school, like this is new session in schools, so I'm going to give interview for spoken classes or for bio classes.
Okay, okay, great, great. In private school, I guess.
Yeah, in private school.
Okay, great. Okay, so last session, I guess what we discussed about English journey, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so I guess today we should discuss a particular topic.
yeah, no
Have you
issue.
have you prepared?
Yeah, I'm prepared. You can choose any topic.
Okay, okay. So first I want to know like how you were like practicing for your interview.
So interview actually, I told you earlier, like I just started 4 months ago. But for schools, like I'm going to teach like young students from 7 to 10th class for English. So I will teach them grammatical section and little bit spoken classes because 7 years ago, approx 5 to 7 years ago, I don't remember properly. I did coaching in American Institute. So I like their concept, how they are teaching. They are not teaching in grammatical way. They just like give you some sentence and you have to repeat after them. So I'm thinking I will start from there, like I will copy that particular trick how they are teaching. So that is the one part. This is kind of experiment for me also. And a part of that, biology is my subject, so I will give biology classes. So it will help me to become more fluent in English. And a part of that, I'm biology teacher, so I can teach biology in a very good way. So that's how I'm preparing nowadays.
Okay, okay. So today I guess I was thinking like let's do it as a hypothetical situations and questions. If you have any question, hypothetical question, you can ask me. And if you want to take few seconds, you can. But I have a question for you.
Yeah, you can ask me first, then I will ask you something.
Okay, okay. So I would like to know what would you do some for someone if you have money, time, and power. All the money, time, and power, like a lot of money, lot of time and power. You are in power. So what would you like to do?
If I have a lot of power, then personally I will target poor, like what I can do for them, because this is the most necessary things nowadays. And a part of it, I will provide better education because we have so much difficulty when it comes to education because in college nowadays they are not providing good skills. We are getting a lot of degrees and just we are doing marketing. I think everybody is earning money with the help of schools and colleges and universities. Nowadays every college is also providing distance degrees, and we are creating a lot of educated people just on paper, but we are not providing them skills. So this is my first like priority. I should make better schools or especially universities so that we can provide them skills like practical knowledge. That is the most important thing. And
Mhm.
yeah, I think again this is the most important thing. Like if I get power or money will also important. And apart of that, we can also work on employment rate. So like very good, we can make good companies. And yeah, we can also provide a lot of coachings, practical coachings. We can prepare them for like army kind of training, like
Mhm.
free training, because there are so many students, not students, there are so many people who we really want to prepare for army. And in India, we don't have that kind of facility, so we can provide them free facility so that they can like learn something how to fight, etc. So it will be easier
Mhm.
for army also. And a part of it, I think we should provide better education, online education, because nowadays the most biggest reason according to me about unemployment is just because of coaching centers, because a lot of students are doing coaching. and
Mm-hmm.
they are wasting 4 to 5 years, and we are not contributing in our economy. So if you provide them better coaching, and a part of that, I forget one thing, but I want to mention right now, like only those students are doing coaching who have money, sorry, and there are so many poor people who are not getting, like especially villagers, they are not getting coaching, etc. So it will be difficult for them, and that's why they are lagging behind. So we should provide online coaching that will be free, so that they can get proper education, and it will be fair competition for all of them. So these type of things I'm thinking right now.
Okay, okay, very well said, and a nice point of view. And the things that you have imagined for yourself that you would like to do if you are in power and if you have a lot of money. But don't you think that you missed one important part?
What? Yeah.
That is safety for women.
Yeah, yeah, according to me, if we're getting proper education, if then I think every will be sorted out, because education is the most important thing. If you are enough educated, then automatically, like, women's will be safe.
But sometimes even people are educated or not doesn't matter. Bad things happening even in schools, in colleges, like you are aware of that.
Yeah.
So for that, I guess we need to take strong steps, because laws are already there on paper but not
Yeah.
actual work. So I think if anyone comes in a great power, he or she should take care of this point also.
So
I
according to you, yeah, yeah, absolutely. According to you, what kind of steps should be taken to protect women's, or like uh, girls?
the same steps that are written in the paper, but they are not in practical. So if someone is really in power, if someone who is who know about all the rule and laws regarding the safety, they should come in practical way, because
Yeah,
everything is written, and even political peoples take advantage over it. Like if some other party has done something wrong, then they are going to do something. But if not, and if their own party is going to do this, and if they are in even already in power, they will try to hide this, not
yeah.
to take proper step towards this, because they just want to be in power. So they will not show you the bad part of their party. So like this, if people come in power, they start hiding bad things about them, even knowing about, like, okay, this is somewhere it's wrong that is happening in our society with women especially. It's difficult for girls to go out in Delhi, or I don't know about Mumbai, or for other places, but yeah, I know about Delhi. And everyone is aware about that, like crimes happening all over India. So yeah, that's why I was just asking. Okay, so what is your question? Is there anything that you have prepared?
Yeah, I'm prepared. At least I can make some sentence if I know. You can ask me. Like, okay, I
Okay.
want to know one thing. You are preparing for UPSC, I think.
No, I'm not preparing for UPSC.
Yes, so maybe I.
Okay, because you also are talking with many people these days, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why maybe it's in your mind. But yeah. So I would like to know one again hypothetical question for you. If you get a chance to become a girl for a day, for 24 hours, what would you like to do? What would you like to explore as a girl?
If I became a girl for a day, then personally I will sit with girls and I will try to understand each and every situation what they are going through. And
Mhm.
I have so many things in my mind, but right now I can't disclose those things, because they have so many problems. It is like we sometimes we say we understand each other, but it's very difficult. Even we can't
Difficult.
understand if we are old child and an 80-year man. It's very difficult. When we go through that kind of situation, only then we can understand. So
Mhm.
again, if I become a girl, then I will sit with them, and they are so well. Especially the biggest thing, I have talked with so many girls. The main problem is that they are not allowed to go outside like boys. So
Mhm.
At least I can feel that, but still, like just feeling and things are going through with them. It's a very difficult. It's a very different thing.
Different.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, and so many biological things they have gone really in India. Like they have to face so many problems. They are not allowed to do so many things like boys. And again, boys also have their challenges. So it would be helpful if they understand each other, like what kind of situation both gender have, and everybody,
Mhm.
everything has their pros and cons. So yeah.
Okay, but you haven't mentioned what would you like to try for as a girl for a day.
Specifically, I don't remember like what should I do if I became
You
a
are
girl.
not getting exactly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not getting exactly.
Okay, okay. So,
You can give
as
me any
you,
idea.
Mhm.
Then you can give me any idea like what should I do? Like what you guys like to do?
uh, we know we are habitual to do our like what girls do. So you can add like growing long hair and wearing a sari and going for shopping and kind of stuff like many girls like uh, buying jewelry and then wearing sari and making vlogs, many
Yeah,
stuffs.
definitely.
Wearing sari is something different. You can try even as a boy.
Yeah, I will
Yeah,
see
yeah.
this.
Have you tried ever? Like, have you got any, task in college on a farewell or something like that? Because seniors do with newcomers, like do this wear a sari and do a dance, particular belly
No,
dance or something like that.
I didn't do that, but one of my friend done that, and I got different task. So
Mm-hmm.
even that task was given to me, but I changed that task because I was not very comfortable with that. But yeah, I like
Okay.
the way they are doing it. But in my village, like there are so many people do. I think there is this kind of function, and might be culture. I don't remember properly what to say, but there's a kind of culture where men sometimes wear sari and they do dance. Even
Yeah.
some other also. So there is this culture in village, but I haven't seen it properly because I'm quite busy in my studies, etc. So, but there's a culture. I want to see that. But someday, yeah, maybe I will see.
Okay, okay. So I have asked you two situations. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, so firstly, I want to know like what you want to do after 5 or 6 years. Where you see yourself?
Honestly, I don't bother about it too much because I believe in universe and I always feel something like universe is going to do something. Universe has better plans for me. So I keep telling myself like follow the path, go with the flow, and whatever is happening, don't focus on the bad things, just pick good things, good thoughts and good stuff out from this word and keep applying in your life. And the path that where I am going right now, it seems okay and good for me. So because I am working on my skills, I'm preparing for topic exam and I don't know what is coming in my life now. I just totally, surrendered everything on him like okay, whatever you are going to show me, I'll do that.
So I want to know one thing, like you just surrender, or in past you have tried something, or you are always like this. Like now you believe in destiny and you are going with flow, or it was always like this, or you learn this with your
uh,
experience.
yeah, yeah, it was always like that. But before, just when corona came, I started preparing for banking exam. Then I was quite like I can do and I will do and all that preparing in my mind, my plans like after 1 year I'll got this job and I will do this, I'll do this. But I got no, I cannot do this after 2 years, after preparing for 2 years because first banking is not my cup of tea and again that was also decided I guess by universe because at that time I got to know about myself a lot of stuff because at that time I wasn't talking to anyone, I wasn't going out for 2 years, I was just studying, learning things and working on myself. I started meditating At that time itself, I got to know about spirituality and about podcasts and a lot of stuff. So then I got to know like, okay, universe wanted me to go in this way and learn something new. And yeah, I left. Even I haven't thought about GNV, I haven't thought about JNU, I haven't thought about Korean ever. I haven't planned it. Even during when I was in 12th standard, girls used to discuss about, okay, we would take admission after 12th in this college and all that. I wasn't in that group. I was like, I don't know, I what I would do, I don't know. But after that, I got admission in Central University of Jharkhand. Then I went to Jharkhand. I haven't planned to go Jharkhand. No, never. From Rajasthan to Jharkhand, no, I cannot even imagine. So I didn't plan ever anything. But I have this belief, okay, there is something big that is waiting for me, and I don't know still. But universe will gonna show me when the right time comes. I believe that.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to know one thing, if we talk about spirituality, so have you studied some books, or you got knowledge with the help of podcast? Okay, or I want to
Yeah,
know,
I
like, spirituality is connected with philosophy, or for you it is a different topic.
Yeah, it is a different. Initially, when I was in JNU, once there was a Sadguru visited JNU and he gave a proper speech on that. So before that, I know about him little bit, not much, little bit. After that, I have started watching his podcast first. Because he visit different places. He visits different places and talk with different people, and students also ask questions related to this life as a practical life, we what kind of problems we face and all that. But always whenever I listen him, I feel like he has a different perspective towards every problem, every single work we do in daily life. And even after having this much like he is, I guess, I don't know how much old he is, but after this he has done this 100 kilometer of bike ride and all that, so it inspired me. So I have started listening podcasts first, and then beer biceps podcast. There are a lot of people who shared their journey related to spirituality. And then like two or three other people, and one of them is Jay Shetty. I have started watching his podcast, and then I have read his book only till now, the Think Like a Monk. So I have just but it was in me before that also, because my grandfather used to be in this path, and he has done a lot of stuff. He has the power to know about our lives and all that. So when I was very child, I wasn't aware about this particular name, that is it's a spirituality and it's awakening and soul and positive vibe, anything. I didn't know about that. But I was just fond of watching him doing worship and talking to being in this spiritual path and talking to different people in a different perspective. And he had the power to tell us about our life. And he used to he done 1.5 month the samadhi, I don't know what we call it in English. So he got the power from Hanumanji particularly. So I am also a devotee of Hanumanji. So from there it wasn't me. I wasn't, if you see different perspective of this spirituality, you feel curious to know about like how he has done this, and how he can know about our life, and how he can be so calm in this particular, if there is a biggest problem, but still they feel very calm, they don't worry about things. And then there is a girl on Instagram, I don't remember her name, but she also write every single day about spirituality. So I get to know these days, because I don't go out much, so I just read books and I listen podcasts for learning this. And yeah, for main thing is, if you want to know about spirituality, I guess meditation is the best thing. But these days I'm not doing meditation. I have started, but I quit in between. and still I'm planning. I do sometimes, and then I am, but I am not consistent with this habit, and I'm planning to be consistent. I'm trying very hard to be consistent with it. Yeah, I guess it was very long answer. Sorry.
Yes. So I want to know, do you know Jiddu, Krishnamurti, Shankaracharya, or Gautam Buddha? Have you read these books
Gautam Buddha,
about?
yeah. I have read the Buddha's book one, a small one, and yeah, else I don't. I guess I'm really bad with names. I know, I can recognize by watching them. Gaur Das, one of them, Jay Shetty, and one or two other spiritual person. Yeah.
Actually, I have read some books about like Jiddu Krishnamurti or Shankaracharya, Gautam Buddha, and so many other people like who done something like who got spirituality. So I have read, and it's really gives some insight. Like you can see things differently, but still like reading them and applying in our life, that's a different thing. Because when I was
But
studying,
many, uh-huh.
yeah, please continue.
No, no, you were saying something. Sorry.
Sorry, I forget. Please continue.
Okay, okay. So sorry for that. But many people have suggested me to start reading Bhagavad Gita because this
Yeah,
book has every answer. Like what kind of doubts you are having right now, you will get to know your all the answers from there. So I'm just planning. I am also feeling to read that particular book.
yeah. Actually, reading and it's Bhagavad Gita is really it's the best book, I think. And there are lots of knowledge written in books, and I forget the particular name, like Shastra, etc. There are a lot of things.
Mhm.
But if we can apply 5 to 6 things, it will be good for us because like they are a very deep book. It's not possible for us to understand each and every word. And there are so many perspectives. It depends on you how you are taking it, how you are using it. Some people using it as a study in their studies, some in business, and it's so many things. It's totally depend on us how we are learning things. So these are
Yeah,
some different, like,
that's
according to me.
exactly. I totally agree with you. And but I have felt something when you go in this spiritual path, on the spiritual path, you will start learning new things, and then you will get a lot of doubts and even fear. And then because you are in the mixed world, like you want to live this life too, and you want to live the spiritual life too, but now you are confused and still you are not in a particular job. So
Yeah,
it
right.
it there are a lot of questions in my mind. I am little confused. So I guess Bhagavad Gita is the best one. And sometimes I feel scared, sometimes I feel like this path is, I guess, best one, because now the I don't feel excited in this outer world. Like meeting I love to discuss things with different people, but not like going in parties or attending any ceremony or wedding ceremony or something like that. I don't like. Even I visited my home at the on Diwali itself. Yeah, and I haven't went yet. I haven't went. Yeah, okay. So there are a lot of confusion in my mind. So I don't know what to do now. That's why in between I quit
It will
meditating.
take time. Actually, when we study spirituality, when we are really serious, some people are selling spirituality. Okay, a lot of people are selling spirituality, but we are talking about us. Like you are studying, I have studied some books. When we study, and I learn throughout my experience, it's little bit depressing. In when we start something, we will get confused, and it will be difficult for you to decide which path should I go. And it is like I forget proper word, but I'm using contrasting. Like one is we are exactly different to each other, opposite to each other. So sometimes it will be difficult, but with time. And okay, I want to add one more thing. When we study about spirituality, and I'm also adding it with philosophy, people think you will get all the answers about life. No, we will not get any particular answer. Even we will more confused. but at least you will be you like someone else will not make you fool, because you will have thousand
Yeah.
answer for particular thing, and you can explain things in so many way. And according to me, when we really book reads when we really read books about spirituality, and there are so many person, spirituality is just not a simple word, because we are calling it in English, but it is very difficult and complex topics, like subjective topic. So there are so many people have written so many things, and when we read them you will get to know their perspective. Or even I'm telling you, when you read one book you will say like this person is right, but when you study some other
Yeah.
person book you will say this person is also right. So it is very complex topic. But the thing is, you are not getting money after reading this, because again, we have to do something now, studies, we have to get a job, there's so much pressure. And again, like I told you, when you study these books in beginning you will be get more, I'm telling about my experience, we will get more confused, and you will not start believing about real life what is going around here, and you will think it's fake. And slowly with time, after some experience, you will get to know how to manage both things, and it will be better for us. Again, like it will really like you have listening Sadhguru and Jai Shetty. I really like Jai Shetty because he is so deep. He, like whatever person he inviting on his show, they are also very intelligent. So when we see these kind of people, even I'm saying like they are also on their way. It is not like they have achieved something, and they are also learning things, and but they have different perspective. They can psychology, parapsychology, philosophy, spirituality, they are somewhere arise from single point. So I think I'm going very deep in these topics, but yeah, it is something like this.
Why they are on the this path right now also, because spirituality is not something that you have achieved and now you are done. No. After the Jesheti was ex, I guess, what we call monk. Now he is not monk, but he does his daily routine related to spirituality, meditation, mantras, and all that. Because even we are living in this world too, we need to maintain this. And now I guess he has this power to maintain both the lives, because monks are not allowed to get married, but he got married. So he is, I guess, able to manage both the lives, like married life and then the spiritual life. But we are not capable, I am not at all. So that's why I guess it is confusing, because we need to keep with this journey also, with this married life or this outer world. So he is a monk, so I guess he has this mindset how to maintain. But it I guess we need to work a lot. So I don't know how I will gonna do continue this, and I will gonna find my answers. How can I maintain
It
both
will
the,
take time.
because at this age we need to find, we cannot quit everything. Like if I read about Buddha, he has like he had quitted everything at sudden, and it's not possible, I guess, these days, if I
what he
think.
what he
Uh-huh.
told me tweeting, when he returned his home, he told this thing. I think her wife asked her, it was necessary to leave this home. Then he said, no, I got to know this thing after gaining insight. I don't know what to say that particular sentence. Moksha salvation, I think. So I got to know this thing after learning this. Even anybody can do same thing after within house, like after getting married, etc. So
Mhm.
it's not necessary, but again, like they have different lifestyle that time, and there are different criteria. We have to change our lifestyle according to time, like generation. This is a different time. That was a different time. So again, like we can't copy anyone. What others are
And
doing, they
even
like
it is difficult to find a guru. Like, I am feeling these days that I want someone who can guide me properly, but I am not afraid. I'm afraid of meeting different people. Like, as in this particular point, like for a spiritual path, because we cannot believe easily these days. Whenever you go for a particular news, you will find someone is betraying, like as a monk, but doing something bad thing or stuff like that. So we
told you
cannot
earlier.
believe.
I
Sorry.
told you earlier, people are selling spirituality. In India, when we talk
Mhm.
about this, people get attached. and it's very easy to make fools on the name of spirituality or these kind of words. So at least I am expecting we people are educated. We have enough education. And education is just not about you have get some degree and you have passed certain kind of classes. But according to me, it should be practical knowledge. You should know what is right, what is wrong, and you will get to know all these things just after learning things practically. But practically means I don't know how to explain it, but when we really read these books, then we will get to know who is fake and who is right. I think I have seen your one class with I don't remember that surname. I think he's very popular. I think he has big beard. And what is the name?
Nandagopal. Nandagopal.
Then you discuss with him about Sadhguru in last. I have seen those 4 to 5 minute video. I'm not going to tell you about those things right now on this video, but I think he told you something, and I remember he's really very intelligent person,
Yeah.
and I agree with that. So again, like any person can do. Like if I'm saying 10 things, okay, and I will say all things right, and
Mhm.
but maybe I'm not following this thing because anybody can say good things and following saying good things and following good things is a different topic. And
Different.
in India, not in India, even from ancient time, people follow majority what others like to listen, not reality. So things are sometimes politically motivated. Everybody want to get popularity, but still, I also believe if someone saying 10 things and 7 things are right, that can help you people, society. So I think we should follow them. It's okay. We can learn, but I don't want to become a blind follower for anyone of anyone. I just want to choose my own path. Okay, I want to know one more thing. So you think things are predetermined, like you are going with flow, and you are embracing changes. Even I have to thinking about this, and it is a very again very subjective topic. Like some people think
Yeah.
they can change your destiny by hard work, and some people believe you can't do anything. It will happen just by luck. You will get situation. Even I have seen, like I have really worked hard and I couldn't make it some silly things. Okay, just because of silly reason. Sorry, just because of silly reason. And I always think like that. Oh my God, it can't be possible. It's not happen like this. I was working hard. I was capable. I was doing things. Still, I couldn't make it. But I always got better things in my life. And still, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also believe like this. We have universe automatically take you somewhere. Like it is kind of confusion in my mind also, but still if you say these kind of things, then it will become philosophy. It means everything is predetermined. So
Yeah.
are you getting my point what I'm saying? Like you can change by things by your hard work, or things will change automatically, you can't do anything.
I think automatically. You have to just listen carefully what is whatever you believe, God, universe, whatever. Just listen carefully what he is saying. Little bit spend time every day with yourself. You will get to know what are you doing is right. If it is right, keep doing it. You will get to know eventually like where you are now. I believe in that.
So have you written my mistake like tutor so that you can tell me? No,
No, I haven't. No, I
you can
was,
ask.
in this zone of thinking about
Yeah,
spirituality
I
and
was also, but I forget. I should have told you earlier. Like when if I make any mistake, you can correct me. So it will also help me because after 3 months, maybe I will also not going to use clapping anymore. So whenever we like talk on these video calls, so I want someone who can correct me, so I can remove my old mistakes.
are you taking sessions on clapping? Oh?
I'm taking sessions on Clappingo, but nowadays I'm not uploading them because of some time electricity issue, and they were I made 2 videos there and that was so dark, so they didn't give me permission to upload them. So it's okay. Nowadays I'm also busy with my interview etc. So I will do it later after
So
get this thing done. Yeah.
when is your interview? Tomorrow?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Yeah, 2 or 3 interview. I'm giving different schools. So let me check what is good for me. Then I will decide.
Okay, okay. All the very best for that.
Thank you so much. So what
Okay,
are you?
so Uh-huh. What
What
else?
you are living in Jaipur.
Yeah, in
So
a
what
PZ.
are you preparing for something?
I'm preparing for topic test of proficiency in Korean.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. Anything that you want to ask because it's already 35 minutes long
Yeah.
video.
Today we have talked so much. So we will have another session somewhere if you want.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Decide. We will decide a particular topic, so it would be good.
Yeah.
If you like, okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Have a nice day. All the very best for your interview.
Okay.